Welcome to the dose. My name is Brian. Now, admittedly, this is going to be a new and interesting daily dose. I'm still on the road, I'm still traveling, and one of the things that I actually kind of enjoy about traveling is that when I'm stuck out of town and I'm stuck in a hotel room and I don't have the ability to spend time with my family or my wife and my children, and there's fewer. I don't like to use the word distractions because my family is never a distraction. My family is a priority. But I mean that there are fewer things to take up my time throughout the day when I'm on the road. So I actually get a chance to spend some time working on my book. Now, I'm in the process right now of writing a book, and it's a personal development book, and it's based on a principle that I've lived my life for the last 30 or so years by, and has done fairly well for me. And so I'm writing this book to try to bring this lesson to light and make it consumable for an audience. But at the same time, the book is kind of my story. And what I'm finding is that as I'm writing this, I'm remembering so many great details and great memories and great things about my life that I might have forgotten if I hadn't intentionally gone back and recounted them. And because I'm now making a written record of them, I can go back at any time and remind myself. And there's some really fantastic memories, some exciting, first flights that I did in tactical aircraft and things like this that, I mean, are really just incredible memories that I haven't thought about in years. But because I'm writing this book, it's caused all these things to stir up in me. And so, what tonight's daily dose is about is I'm going to make a recommendation for you. Whether you feel like your life has a lesson in it that other people could enjoy or not, whether you feel as though you have something to teach other people by, laying your history down on paper or not is kind of irrelevant. My recommendation is for your own personal growth and for your own long-term happiness and for your kids and for your family, write an autobiography. You would be blown away at how much it will improve your gratitude, the memories that you have that you can look back on, the things that you can be thankful for, and just I mean it's unbelievable how many lessons learned from your own life that you can remind yourself about as you're laying it all out. So make it a goal to write yourself an autobiography. You can do it on Microsoft Word, and it never has to make it to print. It never has to make it to ebook. You don't have to turn it into a book, but just write it. And whether it's 25,000 words or a million words, who cares? Write down the story of your life, because what you're going to find while you're doing this is that some of the most awesome things that have ever happened to you in your life, you get to relive them as if it were happening all over again. You get to remind yourself of the great lessons in your life that you learned. Did you ever learn a lesson and then you kind of forgot it later and you made the same mistake again? Well, when you're sitting down and writing out your life, man, these things all come to the surface. And I'll tell you something, it has been one of the most transformative things that I've ever done in my life. I'm really, really excited about it. So I want to encourage each and every one of you to write it, make it a goal 1 year. 1 year from now, start today and say on February 6th, 2015, is it 2014 already, right? February 6th, 2015, I will have written the autobiography of my life. And you know what's great is you can go back 10 years down the road and fill in the gaps, what's happened over the last 10 years. And you can chronologize, if that's a word, or chronicle, there you go, that's probably better, your entire life from start to finish. And I'll tell you something, each and every one of us will achieve magical things in our lives. We'll do wonderful things in our lives. We'll touch other people's lives. We'll have impacts on others. And by you documenting all of this, you will give not only yourself something to look back on years and years down the road, but you'll give your children and your family something to look back on and to remember you by. So even though it's not our typical personal development lesson for the evening, I want, if just one person takes this on board, if just one person will do this, I would love to hear what happens to that individual in their life, and I'd love to read the book. Guys, make it a great life. Start by making it a great day.